Township Zoning Board of Appeals is now in session and it's 7 o'clock. Roll call. Cole Shoemaker.
Here.
Marcia Peterson.
Here.
Jim Mikey. Here. Mark Jacoby. Jim Gainey.
Here.
Laura Anderson.
Here.
Dave Barr is chairman. I'm here. Veronica Bittner is our recording secretary. Jackie Peterson and Sarah Capriva both apparently had prior commitments and unable to attend tonight. So we'll go forward from there. Any public comment before we start with anything else? No? Okay. Approval of the agenda. Everybody see the agenda? Any changes or anything you want to do? I make a motion, we approve the agenda as written.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any conflict of interest with tonight's meeting? Nope. Okay, approval of the September 8th, 2021 ZBA minutes. Anybody have any corrections? I didn't have anything.
I didn't see anything.
Well, I don't think we have Jim Gainey on the members present. Who's here?
Yeah,
Yep, and zoning board of appeals, the word zoning is fairly as well, and I apologize.
Okay.
yeah, you can add me then.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, boy.
That was a test and you all failed.
I wasn't at that meeting, so I don't know.
Caffeine was involved? Anybody have anything else?
I move to accept the minutes of the September 8th, 2021 meeting
With corrections?
with the corrections.
I'll second. Any discussion?
Just one question. On number 16, it says adjournment. Dave Barr should be seconded. Mr. Gainey, just, is that an adequate recitation?
Yeah, I think that's the way she's been doing it in there is.
Motion.
A
First-
motion and then.
First
the
name,
second
first
right
person's
after it.
name is
Got
the
it.
motion, the second is the second.
Okay.
Any further discussion? Let's have a roll call vote. Dave Barr is a yes. Laura Anderson,
Yes.
Jim Gainey,
Yes.
Mark Jakubiec,
Yes.
Jim Mikey,
Yes.
Marcia Peterson,
Yes.
Cole Shoemaker.
Yes.
So Veronica, that'd be a 5-0 vote. Okay. Have we, Marcia, we receive any communication?
We have not received any communication that I'm aware of.
Okay, the one thing I did want to talk about was there were FOIAs and we were supposed to sign the forms to whether we had information or not. And I had asked that the forms be here tonight so that anybody that hadn't signed them could sign them. And apparently is normal. They're not here. So if you haven't signed the form, you have to swing into the office and see Kathy and sign the form. But I would call to make sure she's here because every time I've come, she's not here, so. And then nobody seems to know where the forms are when I've been here, so I don't know. So you do need to do that for these FOIAs. And it's really, you don't have any information because it didn't have anything to do with us in the first place, so. But we have to sign it.
Which FOIA are you referring to? What was the sub? There was four of
Four of
them.
them, there's four of them. I don't know, I signed them.
I think you got to sign off on, Jim, you did. on
Yeah,
all
I did,
four?
on all four.
Yeah.
And just dropped them off on my way out of town last time.
So anyway, if you haven't signed it, you need to come in and take care of that. Cole, any matters of interest from the planning commission?
Yes, we've been busy. I think we've met 3, maybe 4 times since our last meeting. The recommendations that this group made regarding Chapter 20 on the Zoning Board of Appeals we took up, and passed. That has been forwarded to the county, and I believe that the public hearing will be scheduled for our November meeting. We were also working on the rezoning request at Torchport. In fact, last night we were supposed to continue that, but the applicant withdrew his application. And additionally, we have had a couple special meetings. As many of you may have heard, the board put a moratorium on permits in village business and commercial areas, and then tasked the planning commission with reviewing the ordinance regarding those two subjects, and we're in the process of that.
Okay. Okay, report from the zoning administrators, they're not here, so we can't get that. The next ZBA board meeting will be November 10th of 2021. Okay, any comments or concerns of the public? Nothing? Okay. Okay, before we adjourn, I would like to thank all of you for everything you've done over the past few years that we've been together. This is my last meeting, Jim's last meeting, and Jim's last meeting, so we will go from there. And I wish the new board all the success, the best in the future. I do want to make one comment to anybody that's here that's going to be on the new board, that the Zoning Board of Appeals is a judicial board, as I think we all know. We cannot and there will not be any interference with anything that goes on in these meetings from the trustees or the supervisor or anybody. So we have to make sure we remember that. There's no influence from anybody to this board, because it is a judicial board. So just making that comment going forward. And then I will make my final motion as chairman of the board to adjourn the October 13th, 2021 Torchlight Township Zoning Board of Appeals session.
I'll second.
Second, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
The time is 7:07.
Dave, I'd like to make a comment.
Sure.
I would like to thank the board members and welcoming me to the ZBA. And I want to thank the members that are departing from the ZBA. Thank you for your participation and your loyalty and your dedication to the Zoning Board of Appeals in Torchlight Township. And I would like to welcome any new members to the board. And we have open communication, so we will welcome the new members and move forward.
Okay, thank you.
And likewise, I'd like to thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to take 2 minutes. Say thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate all you've done for me.
Hey, thank you. Enjoyed it.
Thanks, Cole.